Time to get ready for the Larry and Needles Show.
Okay, everybody, welcome to the Larry and Needles Show. I'm Larry.
And I'm Needles. Welcome to a special Tuesday edition of the Larry and Needles Show.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Please like, follow, subscribe, and leave a comment.
The fuck did I do
Good
with my
or bad?
glasses, man?
Oh man, I don't know where. Oh, here they are. There.
Oh.
That's all right.
You know, I don't know if anybody out there is as blind as I am, but I'm ready to get a fucking orange or yellow pair of glasses because I can never find my glasses. I put them down for 1 second. Everything's black. My glasses are black. The fucking things are so hard to find.
They don't work, do they? So Larry accidentally lost his fucking glasses and bumped into a glory hole once. Oh, that's another story for another time.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right though. How you doing, Larry?
Pretty good, man.
It was
Pretty
fucking
good.
beautiful out today. Eh?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Take the scoot out, eh?
Yes.
Nice.
Put some mileage on the
Cruising
scooter.
around backwards in Boys
I
Town.
drove my bicycle around. I fucking did a
That's
lot.
easier to cruise, right?
Yeah.
On the scooter, you're going too fast. It's easier to pull up on your victims on two wheels. Not the motorized kind, though.
Yeah, I rode past that one house where I remember, I don't know if I told you guys at the beginning of summer,
What's that?
where I saw the lady sunbathing.
You saw a lady sunbathing.
Yeah,
Were you in her
remember?
backyard?
No, she was in
No.
her front yard.
She was sunbathing in her front yard with the crack baby
and I was
mobile?
maybe thinking she'd be out again.
Dude, well, it wasn't that nice out.
Oh, you
I
never
mean-
know. People are crazy.
I mean, obviously, if she's sunbathing in the front, was she attractive?
she was not bad, man.
I mean, what's not
slowed
bad
down.
in the Larry world?
I
almost
would.
said my own name. Oh, you would. I mean, come on, that doesn't leave too much to the imagination. I mean, she's got a heartbeat.
Yeah. Hey,
Pulse.
how about this, man?
Oh,
Have
how about
you-
what, Larry? You tell me.
Have you heard about people using public bathrooms and dying? They just die right away.
Wait a second. Please wait. Go back. Okay. Have I
Straight-
heard about people going into public bathrooms and dying
Yes.
under mysterious circumstances,
Well,
or
it seemed
just dying from
mysterious.
natural
At
causes?
first, it seemed mysterious, and they couldn't fucking figure it out.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Were the lights inside the bathroom blue, so you couldn't find your veins?
No.
Okay,
But
well-
you're close though.
I mean, I spy a dead guy with the needle in his arm.
But no, they didn't. These people were all straight, and here's what would happen.
What do you mean straight, as in gender, or
Clean,
just
no,
like?
clean, non-drug using people.
Or were they straight though? Like, I mean,
Clean people that don't take heroin or cocaine or fucking do drugs and shit like that,
Okay.
and fentanyl.
so they go into a shitter and they die?
They go in the shitter, and what happens is these junkies are wiping their needle off on like the edge of the toilet paper roll.
Oh, yeah, but
And they're-
that doesn't kill
Well,
people.
they're overdosing, and so this is the story I heard. Of course, this
Yeah,
could
from
be
where?
bullshit.
What reputable source are you
I read
talking
it
about?
online, man.
Yeah, exactly. How reputable is that?
Well,
I mean, you're going to believe 9/11 really
more
happened, right?
online.
Huh?
No, I don't believe 9/11.
And Wikipedia, and I mean Google, and all this shit. Okay, listen. So,
I didn't look. That's not where I read it, man.
So,
This
as a
was
person
private.
who's done nefarious things in his life,
And so these people are going into these public bathrooms, and they say, be careful, because a lot of these junkies are wiping their needles off on the edge of the toilet paper roll.
well, they stick them in to clean them
Yeah,
off.
right.
Yes.
And
Okay.
shit like that. And so they're
But
fucking people
the
up.
more problem you have to worry about is when they stick them out,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get pricked. Because you know somebody who's got it. You know what I mean? Like somebody wants to give you something. But the odds of you touching something that kills you, so you're saying that they clean the tip of their needle off.
I don't
which-
know what the odds are, but I'm just saying.
No, I want to know because we've seen all these stories about Fenny killing people just by touching it and inhaling it. I mean, is that another psyop by the government telling
Maybe.
us that? Because
it could be, man. It very well could be.
Because it was funny that we were talking about how how El Chapo's kids don't want to fucking. I mean, I gotta stop cussing so much, but they don't want to. They want to stop selling fentanyl, and they've been murdering drug dealers that have been doing that. Which, how much did the government pay them off to stop doing that?
Well, I don't know, but I'll tell you something about fentanyl, man.
Oh, tell me something about fentanyl. It kills you. Oh, actually, it doesn't.
They just had a bus. They just had a bus at the border last week.
Which
Well,
border?
The Mexican-U.S. border.
Yes, but where? In San Diego, Texas?
Oh, I think it was Texas.
Okay.
It was enough fentanyl
Maybe
to
Laredo
kill
over there?
every American, 330 million people, 18 times
Okay.
over.
And
That's just crazy in one bust. And then, they've had supposedly more than 6 billion lethal doses in the past year. But just in this last one bust, they had enough dope for every person in the United States to OD
yeah,
18 times.
they're drug dealers.
Man.
Why not get the most over you can? The fucked up thing is I keep on seeing more drug busts that are public now. Like, a lot of drug busts and a lot of... I don't... More than usual. And I think obviously, the left is ramping up how they're starting to change things. You see that San Francisco is dumping like $5 million into their... Because now they've been considered a death loop, which is amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love that. Let me hit that joint, Larry.
Hey, check it out, man.
Check
Speaking
it.
of
Wait,
jo-
I'm in the middle of a fucking...
Oh, I thought you were done. You
rant.
said, let me hit that joint,
Yeah, well,
Larry.
let me hit that joint. That don't mean I can't
Shit,
stop talking.
motherfucker.
Okay, so San Francisco just adopted $4.4 million into regenerating the downtown area, but they won't pass laws on stealing. They won't pass, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you're
the
going to
obvious
dump
shit.
all this money into something, but you're not going to revamp the laws.
Right.
And
But you
people are gonna-
still won't have Walgreens and all the other little places that were once there because who the fuck wants to just lose money? They're hemorrhaging money, even places like Walmart and big places.
You want to talk about hemorrhaging
Can't
money?
even afford to fucking be there.
You want to talk about hemorrhaging money? So, I just read an article today that the city of Chicago runs a grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
And they are losing $100,000 to $130,000 a month because of competitors.
Lucrative store.
Huh?
Very lucrative store.
I mean, that's who owns it. Lucrative. But what do you call it? So now they actually wrote down on a piece of paper saying that next month they try to only lose $90,000 to $100,000 instead of $130,000.
Well, it's a step in the right direction.
Well, I mean, you don't think some guy is just like, hey, let's take more taxpayer money and just give it away. Because what's the easiest money to steal, Larry?
Yeah,
Taxpayer money.
Hey, but speaking of taxpayer money, this has nothing to do with it.
And you know what?
Back to that
Fuck
drug
the
thing.
government. We're all busting our asses off for nothing. We're paying these people for what? For nothing. To give it away to another fucking country
Yeah.
underneath without. I mean, this was a democracy at one point.
doesn't
Now it's
need it?
communism. Like, we don't even get to vote on anything anymore. We vote this guy in, and this motherfucker's like, "Hey, I'm doing this," and you motherfuckers are going to comply.
Right.
You're Grateful Dead, right, Larry? What the shit, man? We can't even
Terrible.
stand up for ourselves.
No.
We can't. I mean, how many
'Cause they'll
people?
crush
How
you
many
if you do.
like-minded individuals? Like, everybody's like, "Oh, we might have a civil war." Like, how is that going to happen? You think 5,000 people are going to be able to congregate without the fucking FBI's having plants in there and the CIA? You know?
Well, how it's
Shit
going to
doesn't
happen,
even-
the way it's going to happen is they're going to activate their UN soldiers that are already here
Oh.
in the form of illegal immigrants.
Immigrants?
Fake,
I like
fake
that.
illegal immigrants at that.
Uh-huh.
Because, a lot of them are, but a lot of them are coming here because they want them here, and that's why they're all fucking military-age men, because they're going to snap into action when they get that call.
Well, it's not a
man.
lot of military-age men. I was reading an article today in L.A. about the workers are striking at the hotels. So they literally went to the homeless shelters and picked up Venezuelan refugees to clean the hotel. Because these people have no affiliation and don't care about unions or anything like that.
Yeah.
They'll be more than happy to cross the picket line. They're just trying to feed their families. And then if these people touch these people, they're immigrants, it's a hate crime. It's
Damn.
the ultimate fucking Bermuda Triangle, the ultimate Venn diagram of what the left is trying to do.
Fuck.
Oh, immigrants won't take your jobs, but we're going to go seek immigrants out to take your jobs. They're headhunting immigrants.
Well, of course, man. Of course they are.
And they're just creating a
Does that
disparaging...
fucking shock you?
No, not at all.
These
That's why I
motherfuckers-
brought it up. Because it was literally written in the newspaper, which, I mean, written word is more than... What were you saying? What would you say about the other day? Or written word, or Jesus, the written word is...
The word is the word, man. It's going to be
man.
there.
And the
It's
bird
gonna
is the
be
bird.
there when it's going to be there when heaven and earth are passed.
That's not
word
the
is
quote I was
forever.
looking for. Okay, you're way off the handles. All right,
Anyways,
calm down.
how about
How about who?
Justin Trudeau getting busted?
Did he get busted for blackface again?
No, but
Damn
he
it.
should have been blackface because
I
he
wish
could have
it
maybe
was.
got away with this.
For the third time?
Well, he got busted with a plane full of cocaine in India.
He didn't get busted with it.
What happened? You tell me.
He didn't get busted with it.
What happened?
Somebody went on the plane and saw that there was cocaine.
Okay.
And somebody greased some wheels. And that guy, the Prime Minister of Canada, is not going to get caught up in a cocaine scandal.
But
I mean, do you
guy
really
in
think this
India-
guy's
the guy
flying-
in India knew that he was a fucking cokehead, and they knew to look on the plane.
So
for
do you
coke.
think, okay, how much coke do you think Justin Trudeau was carrying with him?
I think he had like 87 kilos.
That's 160 something
don't know.
pounds
I
of,
don't know what
that's
he had,
2.2
man.
pounds per kilo,
I don't know what
Larry.
he had.
That's 100 and,
10, 12 duffel
I
bags.
mean, this is the idiot I'm dealing with right now. And you let the joint go out also.
No, I didn't.
Yes, it did. Well, puff, puff, pass. Negro Damas. I predict it went out. And what did it? Oh.
Suck it, bitch.
You suck it, bitch. Yep, that's it. You put it out. Oh, he got it. So, do you really think Justin Trudeau does that much coke? And that's not trafficking?
Yeah.
I mean, that's definitely
what
not
they got him
personal
on
use.
trafficking.
Okay, but he's still in Canada, right? So that doesn't
He's
make
at
any
Gitmo.
sense. I mean, how many people turned into zombies when they clicked on the 5G, Larry?
He's at Gitmo, maybe.
Who's at Gitmo?
Justin Trudeau.
Doing what? Doing triangles and
He
stuff
should
with the
be.
other prisoners?
Yeah.
He should be? Why
Yeah.
is that?
Trafficking all that
Well,
coke,
I love
going
that-
around
how
in
they said-
blackface and shit.
I love she's trafficking in blackface. Now that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the greatest thing
That's
ever on the
racist.
Larry and Needle show.
That is fucking
It is-
racist.
I mean, he got red lips and everything.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's doing mammy and stuff.
He's Al
on the-
Jolson all the fucking way.
Mammy. I mean, that's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Justin Trudeau got caught smuggling cocaine in blackface. You've heard it here on the Larry and Needle show first.
That's
100
right.
and how many? 180 something pounds, Larry?
No, I don't know what he had.
Well,
but,
you said 60
but
something.
the guy in
kilos, or-
India acted like he knew he was a cokehead and that he's an asshole and everything else. And they just checked it out, and sure enough, the guy's a fucking cokehead and an asshole.
And does that really does that shock you?
Mm-mm.
Does it bother you?
No, I think it's funny.
Dude, listen, there are fucking cowboy hats, so they better shut up or we'll blow them off the map.
I don't
Maple
know.
syrup only goes so far.
Whatever they do, we seem to do next.
I don't know about that. We invaded Israel and then they went behind
With
us.
their communist ways and shit.
Canada's communist?
Yeah, man, you don't know about those 15-minute cities and shit.
Well, I
they
know
have?
about the 15 minutes.
And you don't know what they
And I
did.
know how the government shut
And
down
how
the
they took-
truckers' bank
Yeah,
accounts
that's
when they
pretty communist.
And you know what? Two honks means what?
Heil Hitler.
Oh man, you said it, not me. That was Larry. That'll definitely get us taken off of YouTube. We are trying to get a video
Too
aspect
bad
here.
we're not big famous guys, because then they would take that and put it out of context, and we would be on the news tonight.
Oh,
and
amazing! That would make our numbers go
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
And then we could just do a podcast still in the
About-
basement. Yeah,
about
we'd all go
Joe
wear
Rogan, man.
furs. We'd have furs and gold rings on, pimp hats and shit.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And actually, we could get a camera. Yeah, we're trying to do a video aspect, but Larry and I are not exactly. What's the word for that, Larry?
Technically adept to the video world.
Yes. So I mean, Larry did a couple OnlyFans videos, but
Usually someone else is always running the camera, though.
yeah, your uncle.
I don't know. I don't know how to do it.
That's what
someone
he told
else
you.
runs the
Yeah, you
camera.
said that to the camera, and he said, "Just act normal."
Yeah, I said,
Hey, let me
what's
hit
normal?
that thing. What's
Fuck you.
normal?
This is my joint.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna whoop your ass tonight at Krav. You've been fucking been slipping, Larry. Slipping and slacking.
Man, this is a good joint.
Okay, well, you might as well tell the whole world.
Well, look
It
at
is a
this
nice fatty.
Fucking thing looks like
We'll
a.
see. You do use
It's
a rolling
fucking
machine, though.
Churchill.
It's a church. It's a Winston. How many people did he kill, or had hand-ins with?
Oh man, that motherfucker. He's worse than Hitler.
I don't know about that. You want to hear something
Everybody's
funny?
worse than Hitler, right? Trump's worse than Hitler.
I mean, he was a good painter.
Trump was worse than Hitler. Wasn't DeSantis worse
Trump
than Hitler?
was worse than
too?
Hitler. How's that?
That's what they say on CNN.
That's
and
what you just
everything.
hear in your sleep. I don't think. I mean, anybody that compares Trump worse to Hitler is completely off the rocker.
They do.
Who does?
On CNN, on
Oh,
CNN
man.
and BC and all those fucking
Thank God I don't
channels and
watch
shit.
TV. It just rots your mind. You want to hit this joint?
I never watched it. I just know because I've seen the clips on fucking internet.
Well, Listen, man, if one person can incite
They
this
all
much
say the
excitement,
same fucking thing. You've seen them videos where they'll show them all say the same thing.
if one person can incite this much, I don't know. Okay, there's a fine distinction in line between loving your country and being a fucking crazy person about your country, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All I think is that this guy is inciting people to vote and actually want their country to get better.
Right.
And the only reason I'm going to say that is because the track record of the left in the last 3 years, right, is not exactly the greatest track record.
No.
I mean, the way we're
Gas,
fucking
inflation,
housing prices,
fucking
gas, food, everything that we need to survive is out the fucking
Sky
roof,
high.
man. So, can anybody
Bidenomics
save
is-
us?
Bidenomics is great, though.
Well,
Just
yeah,
ask him.
he doesn't know what you're talking about. He
He
forgot that.
fucking
like,
goes on TV and makes speeches all the time, Joe Biden said.
I don't think that's
Everybody's
him.
doing great. Well, the guy that's in the mask
Yeah.
acting as Joe Biden.
I just want to do this for shits and giggles, but
I
I don't
wanna-
think that's him.
I was
I
trying
think
to
he's
get,
wearing a mask.
I was
Yeah.
trying to tell my dad today that it wasn't him, and he thinks I'm fucking
Though the
crazy.
butt chin.
It's not him.
Well, I mean, who knows who it is? I mean, that guy's got one foot in the fucking
skull,
grave, man.
The skull shape is different. Well, supposedly Biden died in 2019.
What are you on a bike accident?
Yeah. It was a bicycle / motorcycle accident.
Yeah. Okay. And, I mean, you know, Biden.
Well, I don't know how he died. They didn't say how
well,
he
then
died.
why the fuck are you bringing this up,
But he
Larry?
died.
You're just
That's
making shit up.
Supposedly, he died.
Dude, you were gonna
in
blow your
2019.
nose with the joint in your hand.
Shut the fuck up,
Man.
Listen, let me tell you something. There's a Biden
I am
family
gonna
member.
choke you out right now.
Listen, jackass. There's a Biden family member that came forward
Yeah.
and said Joe Biden was dead in fucking 2019. These people there's like about six.
Well, which family member?
I don't know, like like his aunt or his fucking.
I love how you like 2 minutes ago. You're like, this
sister-
joint is so great, and now you're just
A
like
sister-
making stuff up about the Biden.
So listen.
Yeah, okay. I'm definitely gonna listen.
So when he got sworn in,
You're gonna get a parking ticket.
he got the wrong amount of guns. And they gave him a funerary.
Yeah,
they
there's
gave
a
him
lot.
a funerary procession, and that thing was taped like
Whatever.
a day or
You know
two
what?
earlier.
Listen, Larry. I mean, I love to go off the deep end with you.
They never fucking swear.
I'm more interested in Commander. Wasn't that the dog's name, Commander? That motherfucker likes to bite. I love it. They had to get rid of the dog.
They would
'cause
never
he-
swear in the vice president before they would swear in the president,
Okay,
and they'd swear it in
so this is
camel
the first
toe
time in
before.
American history they did that.
Yeah, because he was already
What do you mean,
dead.
yeah, and just brush it off? Yes or no?
Yeah, it's the first time they did it. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
This is
what I
why we
mean
need a
by, Yeah, I
producer.
didn't brush it off.
To fact check your fucking numbskullery.
Dude, you could ask my lawyer, my wife, your lawyer.
Okay. Which I will.
My wife, very nice.
Every time you say that.
Very
huh?
nice.
Very nice.
I gotta say,
Whew, that one got me, Larry.
yeah, man, this fucking thing is hitting like some kind of chimney.
Israeli rockets in the Gaza Strip.
Yeah, I like that Greta Thunberg.
Man, I'm telling you, she likes
She
to
wants
munch
to
clam.
have. She wants to have. Oh yeah, she's a carpet muncher.
Dude,
I'm
she
sure.
totally trades fur like it's going out of style.
But I like that little clip where she said biodegradable rockets and vegan hand grenades and
Vegan hand grenades. That
yeah.
sounds amazing.
I know, and I'm like, what the fuck? The
would you
shrapnel's
use, like,
made out of like orange peels.
cloves.
Yeah, something sharp.
Yeah, something sharp like
But
I
it doesn't
mean,
make sense. Vegan hand grenades. I would want something packed with fucking.
vegan hand grenades.
Yeah, I don't
like
know
that.
what
That's
that
a good
means.
punk band name.
It is.
It really vegan
really
hand
is.
grenades.
The
I like
vegan
that.
hand grenades.
So wait a second. This chick, is she old enough yet?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Tonight live, the vegan hand grenades with Greta Thunberg.
Destroy your pussy with what is the other thing she said? Rockets.
Biodegradable missile.
Yeah, there you go. Sounds like a great If
Biodegradable
you're a lesbian,
missiles.
check out biodegradable missiles and vegan hand
If
grenades.
if you're into
Seattle.
Greta Thunberg, you might like to purchase. They have this biodegradable missile dildo at Tom's Free Clinic.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Tom's
when you
opening
know-
a sex shop wing.
A lot of because you go in there. A lot of times people are disappointed because Tom says you
Dude,
can't have sex for a couple.
I don't
weeks,
like
and they're
that
like, what?
fucking Groucho is staring at me. I really don't, man.
I dug him out.
Why did you bring him out?
He was buried behind the drum
Dude,
kit.
so just to let you fucking know that Larry has a fucking puppet, and it's like if you seriously,
It's
if you've seen
scary.
Trailer Park Boys,
It's fucking yeah.
dude,
It's like conking.
yeah, but I mean, yeah,
Here, give
because
me
his
the lighter.
his skull,
No, that
is
thing's dead.
just like your fucking doll with the his skull is cracked open. Larry made the I mean, we have to take a picture for Twitter. If you want to see what this is like, we're gonna post it to Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay. And it has children's clothes on. Didn't you take this doll to go? We talked about this before. Larry took the doll on Thanksgiving to go grocery shopping at Target
Well, no. I took him to Walmart.
to Walmart with his dad, and he put the dummy
I put
in the car.
dummy in the cart like it was like how like babies sit. They had the little holes for the legs.
Yes, they have the fucking
So I'm pushing him around, and people are looking at me like, "Is that a doll?" And we're in the
Yeah,
little,
because you can't tell from the cracked skull.
and we're in the little kids section, and we're
Oh my
picking
God.
out clothes
Dude,
for
you're
him.
like a father-son duo. I mean, jeez, man. Hey, you
I
want
got
some candy,
nice-
kids?
It's fucked up though because he is such an odd body shape that
Who, your dad or you?
no Groucho. It's hard to buy
yeah, 'cause
clothes
he's a
for
puppy.
him. It really is because like the little baby clothes are too wide and short, and then the little kids' clothes, they're too long for him. There's no like perfect clothes for him. It's very hard to fucking find.
And you, my friends, have just heard the confession of a serial killer. You should see with his glasses on. I mean, fucking
and I've taken him to the store.
timestamp it, put it on fucking Facebook.
I've taken him to Walmart more times than just that once too with my dad. I took him because here's the
By
thing.
yourself?
Yeah,
You
because
are
here's the thing.
I don't even know what the word is.
I
for
brought
this.
Groucho to my parents for dinner one night, and they're like, "Oh, they thought it was so funny."
It looks like
And they're-
Groucho Marx.
Yeah, and they were taking pictures of him and everything.
Oh, that's great.
And I told my dad that
family dinner.
I told my dad that I brought him to Walmart, and he's like, fuck, I want to go with you
Shout out
next
Big
time."
Joe, yeah.
He goes, "I
He's
want to
the
go
best,
with you
man.
next time to Walmart
He's
when
like,
you
I'm
bring
gonna
him."
fucking completely indulge in my child psychotic fantasies.
But everybody
He brings
likes
a-
Groucho.
Huh?
Everybody likes Groucho.
No, I don't when he's staring at me. It's the creepiest thing. Everybody likes Groucho because Groucho doesn't look at them
He is scary.
for the last hour.
This is one of the creepiest fucking dolls out
yeah,
there.
thanks. I don't like him in the lab.
I've had this thing. This was my brother's actually.
Oh,
I
shout
used
out
to
No
have,
Shirt Nick.
I used to have Lester. You know who Lester is?
No, I don't want to know
It's a
who
little
Lester
black
is.
guy with an afro,
Oh,
and
man.
he's
For some reason, I did not want to know who Lester was, and you completely explained it.
and I
to
don't
me.
know whatever happened to him, man.
Wait, what was it again?
He was a little doll, just
African American.
Like this. Yeah, and
Okay.
he was.
What did he have
had
on?
little round, fucking John Lennon glasses, silver
Really?
glasses.
What kind of hair?
Corduroy fucking
Whoa.
pants with a corduroy like suit jacket. He
Really?
had fro with real fucking like doll hair. Like
And
it
you
felt
lost.
real-
Wait, so
Yeah,
this was the Groucho and
And my parents like just threw this shit in the garbage over the years. And Groucho,
Survived?
I found him in the garbage at my parents' house outside, and I just happened to look in there. My dad's like, "Bring the garbage out for me," and I look in the garbage. I'm like, "Fuck, man, Groucho's at the bottom of the garbage can." So I pulled him out and I brought him back in the house. And I'm like, "What the fuck? You guys are throwing Groucho away?" And you're
And
like,
they're like,
"Oh, why?
"Yes."
You want that fucking thing?"
yeah, get that fucking thing out of the house.
And so now that I bought him new clothes and showed him a little love,
Did you
everybody
clean
fucking-
him?
Yeah.
It didn't sound. You didn't sound. You did not. Man, Larry. That wasn't so confident, Larry.
I cleaned him. I wiped him off and shit with like a fucking baby, one of them ass wipe things. And then I dried him off with a paper
So
towel.
Discomforting, that thing. It really
I didn't
is.
wash his clothes or nothing because
Yeah.
his pants are sewed on permanent.
Man,
they
you
don't
keep
come
touching
off.
them. It's so weird.
But I did buy other pants and stuff.
Man, this is
for
why
him.
we need a video aspect.
I have okay, right here, this harmonica case.
Yes, I
I
see
have
it.
one somewhere else around down here.
And it's his
That's
parts.
filled with his clothes.
Oh,
it's like his little
Jesus, man.
suitcase.
You really, I mean, talk about next to a serial
Yeah,
killer.
he's cool, Groucho.
No, he's not.
I fucking like
it's a
him.
puppet. And you
Where
just
did
like,
I bring him? I brought him somewhere. Oh, okay.
Man,
We
I
went and
mean-
played at this house party out in Kansas City, and
and you pulled this thing
I
out.
brought him with, and everybody fucking loved him.
I
Everyone
bet.
was taking pictures with him and holding him and everything. Everybody loves Groucho.
Yeah. And then the guy murdered two people. Two co-eds.
Groucho had. I don't know if
You had a
he's allowed
threesome
to
with
go
Groucho?
back. Yeah, I don't know if he's allowed to go back to Kansas City.
They just have to scrape his broken skull for DNA. That's all right. That's how his skull got broken.
It is.
That's all right. He could be a freak if he wants to.
So he's good. Groucho's cool.
No, it's
I
just
brought
weird
him.
that you grown
I
man as a
also
puppet.
brought him
and goes clothes shopping, baby clothes
in
shopping.
Iowa.
And then,
on
and
the,
then wait a second. And then you T-shirt press your
Yeah.
Catachronic band logo and a little baby wife beater on
Yeah,
this thing.
yeah.
I mean, it is very unsettling. I have
Yeah.
to say that again. I'm sorry.
I brought Groucho to. He's been to the I-80 largest truck stop in the world. On
I mean-
in Iowa when we were driving on the
What kind
road
of
one
weird
time.
videos are you making with fucking lot
And we
lizards?
went inside the. Okay. Here's what I did. I took Groucho, and they had all these bins of stuffed animals and shit, and fucking let him go wild in there. And he had an orgy with all these teddy bears and different stuffed animals. And I took some pictures of it and fucking.
But basically, you were doing it. You were
Yeah,
making him
yeah.
hump the stuffed
And
animal.
then
So it's not like you made it sound like
And then no,
he's
but listen,
having an orgy,
and
but
then
it's you
one of
pushing
the
the.
employees,
but
one
it's
of the
you pushing
employees
his-
started looking at me, and I'm like, "Fuck, he's gonna make me buy one of these stuffed animals because Groucho is so dirty. It's gonna make one of these other dolls dirty, and I'm gonna have to buy it." So I pulled him out of there.
Man, you
So the
really
party's
cross the
over,
line
Groucho.
sometimes, don't you? Like, you let your proclivities come out in the open, just airing them out like laundry. Like, yeah, I'm gonna make my
I had
puppet.
this-
I'm gonna make my puppet hump a stuffed animal in a gas station, and nobody's gonna notice.
It's the world's largest truck.
Even better. so there
dude,
had to
this
be a
place-
lot of
Have you ever
people
been there? It's amazing. If you don't pay attention to where you park,
That's how we know
When
how
you go
white
inside,
trash
you'll never
Larry is
find
when he
it.
says a truck stop is amazing.
it was amazing.
I mean, you're just
I loved it there.
yeah,
I
a Bucky,
could've
a good
fucking-
Bucky's,
Ah,
a Speedy or whatever the
the
one
good
is. There's
Buc-ee's
one
will fucking do me right too. But
Yeah.
this man was amazing.
This
because
man
they-
was amazing. Is that
This
what you just
no man. This
said?
yeah.
Yeah, did you just say this man was amazing?
Man, this shit was amazing. Let me tell you, that's where I got that fucking flag. The coiled,
Man, that's gonna give. This man
the
was
coiled
amazing.
snake and shit. That they had like
Huh.
flags, and they had fucking
What kind of
different
flag?
shops,
They have pride flags there.
all kinds of shit, dude.
They had a pride flag.
I don't know.
A
No,
BLM
no,
one?
they didn't have. No, they did not have that
imagine
shit.
that, yeah.
This was fucking red meat America. But they had these little fucking fake cats. I
Man,
took a picture of it and
Just throwing
sent
me
it to man.
softballs.
They had, well, dude, they had these like dogs and cats that looked real. Like if you were a trucker and you wanted to
Taxidermy?
pretend. I don't know. No, they were stuffed animals, but they looked really
Dude,
real.
Why
like
are you
if you
still
were
talking about
crazy.
stuffed animals? Are you that high?
Cause that's I don't know, man. They like fucking stockpile this shit at this truck stop. They're selling
Stuffed
them.
animals.
They had a kiosk with these ones that look like actual real dogs and cats.
Is that the one you made
No,
him hump?
no, this was in a bin in some store.
No. Which makes it even greasier.
yeah.
It's definitely greasy. You were just in the corner making your puppet hump a stuffed animal. Oh, high on speed. This is what he likes to do. Leave him alone. You can't shame people
It's
anymore.
not-
Oh, click it,
It's
eh?
not inclusive if you would shame the
Well, actually, people like to be shamed,
puppet.
I think. Right?
Well, yeah, but you got to pay.
You're doing a bad thing.
if you don't pay for it
Don't pay for what?
to get shamed by a professional prostitute,
Like a dominatrix or something?
then you know
I've never gotten
it's
there.
illegal to shame somebody.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Where?
You know, like when people would, like when a kid would fuck up in the old days. Remember, like at the beginning of the internet, or like whatever, maybe 15, 10 years ago, and they would like make the kid wear a fucking sign around his neck that says "I'm an asshole" or "I stole from the."
I don't know if it said I'm an asshole.
It probably
but
said
I mean,
something
that's a
like,
little
I
extreme.
stole a candy bar from 7-Eleven or whatever. And he would, and his parents
I'm
would
an
make him
asshole. I
stand on the corner, and people go,
Like with the sandwich board, and they would,
Yeah.
people would mock him.
Yeah.
Just like when people would steal,
And then
they
they
put
would,
him in the
but then they
stockade.
took it a step further and would take a picture of this kid and then post it on social media when social media started coming around.
How about the stockade?
Yeah, that's what they should do.
Dude,
yeah.
that's a fucking bad
And then
mother
people
effer.
come by and laugh at you, but that's not so bad if
They
that's
could
all
throw
you gotta
stuff at
do.
you too if you want. I'll
Yeah.
leave cabbages and tomatoes and stuff
Yeah.
out. If you got a good arm, hey, you could
You
be on
really
our
do some
Mennonite
damage.
baseball team.
That's right.
Yeah,
I'll
you
be
could
the
play-
Pitcher. I'll be the pitcher on the
You could
barn
be the you always be
raisers.
the catcher.
No, I'm the pitcher on the barn
Yeah,
raisers.
I don't know about that.
The Amish fucking pro league.
You gonna play the
team.
Mennonites and the Amish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are Amish Mennonites, dumbass?
I don't know. Are they?
Yeah, well, yeah, they
Oh,
are.
okay. I didn't know that, man.
Well,
I
wise
don't
up,
pay attention to the
jackass.
Amish. Shit, I'm stoned. Wise up.
I remember when I fucking ran into a whole family of Amish people. We were in Ohio.
Were you in a car and they were in a buggy?
Well, here's the thing. Oh, yeah, we almost
Mm-hmm.
ran into them. No, there was like 30 or 50 of them in this, again, a truck stop. I love fucking...
Man, you and truck stops, Larry. I mean, you're really not making a good case for yourself. Here.
whatever. I
Are
don't
you
care.
a lot lizard?
We were on tour with the band, and we were wanting
yeah.
to get some food.
That's what
and,
they call it, right? We're on tour with the
And
band.
they were all. It was me, Steve, and Matt, and we walked in, and all these Amish were in there, and I guess they took a bus there, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I thought that they weren't supposed to use any kind of fucking motorized shit. How are they able to get to this McDonald's at this oasis on the highway in Ohio in the middle of fucking nowhere? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How?
What do you mean?
How are they why would they allow them to take the bus to there? And why would they want to even go to fucking McDonald's if they're Amish? I don't get it. I thought that's why they use buggies and shit, because they're not allowed to use cars.
Okay. Maybe if somebody else was driving.
Huh. You think that's a loophole?
Man,
Someone else
everybody
is
finds
driving?
a fucking loophole. We talked about how the Amish got busted when they did that national emergency thing and all their cell phones went off and nobody knew about it because they don't watch TV and shit
Uh-huh.
and all their phones went off. It was the actual story, which I don't believe, but that's just a silly
Well,
story.
what
if it
happened? I'll
happened.
explain this again. I don't even understand.
So the Amish were hiding cell phones, okay? And then they had that national emergency broadcast amongst all cell phones, which I didn't get. I don't know if you did.
Yeah.
You got it?
Antfort got it. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
know.
if I got it. I didn't know where my phone was that day.
Like usual.
Yeah.
But I didn't get it on my phone. And, what do you call it? Shit, I forgot.
The Amish.
Oh, yeah, and the fucking phones went off, and they got busted. You know, they had them hidden in the houses and shit.
Oh.
And when the alert went off, I know
and then
that
the
took a long
elders,
time
the
to
Amish
stone.
elders say, "Hey,
Yeah, they got
motherfuckers, what are you
busted in.
doing with these cell phones?"
Listen, man, everybody finds a way.
I see.
Everybody's sneaky. When you want shit, you're going to get it,
Well,
right?
you're a sneaky fucking bitch.
Who is?
You are.
You're going to talk to me like that right now?
Yeah.
Man, right in front of me?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know what you're smoking over there, but I will slap the shit. Actually, I'll just choke you out. I'm not even going to slap you. I'm just going to take your arm, put it behind your back of a chicken wing,
Mm-hmm.
2 knees to the throat,
Mm-hmm.
dunzo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then maybe a kick in the hip on the bad one. Because I know your weakness.
Mm-hmm. It ain't weak, man.
You're
It's
weak as
stronger
shit.
than the other one. The fucking bone broken heel. It's fucking ready to fucking be kicked
It's ready
again.
to be kicked again, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to snap it right in the
I'm not a
half.
I'm not some fucking Girl Scout. I'll fucking kick your ass,
Who
boy.
compares himself to a Girl Scout? I'm not a Girl Scout. You can come up with anything manlier than that? I'm not some Girl
I
Scout.
ain't no Boy Scout either.
Yeah, Boy Scout, even worse, man. Jesus, Larry. There's a lot coming out in this episode. Playing with puppets, buying children's clothes, and then explaining them in really, really horrible detail.
Some of the shit I got for Grouch. Here's the problem.
And he goes right back
He's
into
an
it.
adult. Okay, he's an adult with a mustache, but yet the clothes that fit him have like little bunnies and fucking little elephants on
That's
them.
even more funny,
It
dude.
looks so dumb. And
Why
I,
is
I
it
wanna-
dumb? It's a puppet.
It doesn't
It's
look
a-
good
it's a-
on him.
The root of it. We finally get to it.
I took him to the Hispanic neighborhood, and I got him a couple of good little hoodies that look like gangbanger shit and stuff. I'll change his clothes.
Wait,
for
what?
Next time.
You wait a second. What did you
I got
just
him
say?
a couple hoodies that look better, like more.
Children's hoodies?
Not, yeah. But
So
it
wait,
wasn't
you went.
the shit
Wait,
that they,
where did you go buy children's hoodies?
at the store, man.
What
At the
store?
fucking-
I'm really
another
interested.
different Walmart, just in a different neighborhood.
So you're just wandering around in the children's section? Hey, does
Dude,
this
it's
this look good on my puppet?
I would hold it up to him and
Yeah.
see. Yeah, I know if it looks
All the
good or not.
cameras are on you. Like not one camera is turned away from you. They're like, here comes this weirdo again with this doll. I mean, it seriously has a 3-inch hole on its forehead, like, and 2 inches
How tall
wide.
would you say? He's
Oh my
3
God,
feet
that is
tall?
the creep. You're grabbing him by his throat.
He's
too.
about 3 feet tall.
Dude, that thing's got some bad juju.
No, he's a good doll.
You see what I said? Oh, what
He's not bad juju. He's good juju.
some Iron Dome shit over there.
He had an iron dome, but there's a crack in his dome now.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
But he
Sorry.
didn't. Believe it or not, he knows Krav Maga. Every time I come home, I show him the new shit.
I bet. You show him this dick sucking one. He's got a retractable mouth. Fuck the doll's face.
Go ahead.
weirdo.
You want to have sex with this thing?
No, oh, it's so weird that you just moved his lips. We need a video. I don't like this thing in the lab anymore.
Nah,
It's gotta go.
it's not that bad. You ever seen that movie Magic? Where the
No.
ventriloquist is like on tour.
No,
and
I've never seen
of course, he drinks and shit.
Yeah, he's a
He's a fucking
ventriloquist.
guy on the road. Yeah,
No, he's a
dirtbag.
ventriloquist.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
come
nuts.
on.
And so the thing starts. The thing is he keeps it in like a fucking little suitcase.
Yeah. Does it talk to him?
And he's in the hotel room drinking his fucking whiskey, and the thing's like, "Hey, let me out of here, asshole! Let me out of this box."
Does he
Come
get the
on."
puppet laid?
No, but the puppet gets him out. He gets the puppet out of the box, and puppet's like talking him into killing people and everything.
Nice,
yeah,
man. That's
it's
a pretty
fucking
cool puppet.
crazy.
I mean, that's awesome. I mean,
Dude, it's
if
fucking
Groucho did that,
awesome.
then I'd be impressed.
How do you know he doesn't?
Yeah, I'd be. I wouldn't say that. Whatever. He can't cancel us.
The thing on the doll on Magic was a little creepier than him, but not much.
I mean, yeah, this one's dressed in children's clothes with your band name on the front of it. I mean,
he looks pretty dope. This came with a batch of T-shirts that my niece Alexia gave me. That she gave me like a whole bunch of clothes when she fucking hooked us up with the T-shirt maker. And she's like, I was gonna do these, but I never printed on any of them. So I didn't really actually buy this wife beater from Groucho. That one just was an acquirement.
shit, I hit my mic. I don't know how. I didn't even touch it. That's fine.
Well, that's how it goes.
I know,
man.
but you shouldn't be receiving children's clothes for your dolls. I mean, you're a grown-ass man.
I didn't
You're
receive
57
them.
years
I bought
old,
it.
man. What are you doing,
and
man?
This one was just in a pile of T-shirts.
Yeah, but I know you're picking dolls out of the garbage and then bringing them home and putting them in the
Well, it
house.
was a doll me and my brother had when
It's
we
not
were
a
little
cool
kids.
doll,
It was,
I mean-
it was a ventriloquist thing.
I
We were
understand
fucking-
that, Larry. It's still a doll.
We had a Charlie McCarthy ventriloquism record that we would fucking, it would teach you how to do ventriloquism. Do you know who Charlie McCarthy is?
No, but you just told me
He's
that
the
he did
fucking guy.
ventriloquism.
Yeah, he's a different fucking dummy, and he's the guy with
Who's
the
who's controlling who?
right. He's the guy with the tuxedo on. He's real posh. It's like the guy from the 30s or something.
I don't know, man. I don't really catch. I'm not really up to date on my ventriloquist shit.
Oh man,
Ventriloquist
I
shit.
used to love that shit when I was a kid.
I don't know, man. That shit creeps me out. Any guy that wants to do that is a real weirdo, right?
Well, we were children, you know.
Yeah, that sounds even worse.
Fucking seven,
This guy's about to seduce you with
seven
this
or 8 years
ventriloquism.
old doing the ventriloquism. We were
And
good at
then
it.
little Nicky and the Perv started right after that, right?
About that time.
Yeah. So ventriloquism is the gateway into the devil's heart.
Ah, no way.
Yeah, it is. And sexual deviance.
God likes
oh,
a good
man.
ventriloquist, I'm sure.
What are you talking
He's
about?
got a good, clean act.
Who has a good clean act?
If the ventriloquist has a good, clean act, I'm sure God would enjoy it.
I don't know, man. I want to make my fucking dummy say a lot of stupid shit. The earth is flat. 9/11 didn't happen.
It happened.
Yeah. George Floyd's still alive in Antarctica.
That might be.
Yeah, I mean, he's hanging out with Michael Jackson and,
Oh, yeah.
and Emmanuel Lewis.
Moonwalking.
And I
all
think
over
Tupac is there, but he lost a leg. Diabetes.
Fucking Emmanuel Lewis is dead?
Yeah.
What happened to him?
Man.
See that shot, motherfucker?
Huh? Yeah, I saw that shot. Dang, I couldn't come up with the good one. What happened to Emmanuel Lewis? Fell off a short bridge? Oh, man.
It was that, what was he, Urkel or something?
No, he was Webster, I think.
Webster.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
he was, man.
I never saw Webster.
You never
but-
saw Webster?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
You're an old motherfucker, too.
I didn't watch TV from 1985 until like a year after
So,
Mary moved in here.
You can't
And then
name
she's
the
like-
year.
And then she's like, motherfucker.
What year was it?
It was probably like about 2005.
You tell me 1 year. You said, I haven't watched TV
85.
in these years, and then you don't say the second
I didn't
year.
watch I didn't have a TV for 20 years.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now you watch it constantly.
I don't.
Well, yeah, but it's in your
I turn
life.
it off constantly. You know what I watch now a lot is I
Dudes
just watch
kissing.
Cops, man. And
Oh, I
it's
love
fucking
Cops.
great because
they have new seasons, right?
yeah, and the
Oh,
other thing
fuck
is if you watch it on demand on whatever fucking I forgot the channel.
Man,
but
I love
there's no
Cops.
commercials or anything.
How long
It
has
just
my
goes
ringer been
one
like
to
that?
the next to the next.
Dude, my ringer has been Cops for like 15 years.
But
20
yeah,
years.
it's really good and it's
Love
funny.
it. Inner Circle, great song.
It seems like in Florida when they get pulled over, at least
Broward County.
Well, no, they didn't. These were different counties. These were like
Pensacola
more
or-
fucking. No, not Pensacola.
Pensacola
It was.
or
It was.
Pinellas, that's what I was thinking of.
It was some upper Florida shit. But it seems like every time these
By the
motherfuckers
Georgia
get
and
pulled
shit?
over, they bring a dog.
Oh, yeah, because
Every time.
they're animals,
It's like,
they're on
holy
meth.
fuck. Yeah, and they're always finding meth. And
Squirrely
heroin and
motherfuckers,
meth
man.
And fentanyl.
You ever
and
try to
shit.
grab a guy on meth? Whew.
And then the
Like a
guys.
slick pig.
I don't know. You're the one grabbing guys.
How
I
about
don't
a girl
grab
on
guys.
meth?
Yeah, but no.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
no.
fuck with
Yeah,
girls
only the
on
dudes.
meth. Listen, these cops had this shit that they would put in the drugs, and it would just
Yeah,
if
test
it's-
it.
Yeah, and if it was
Yeah.
orange, it was.
It was blue.
If it was orange, it was heroin. If it was blue,
Blue was coke or
it was
something
meth.
base or
It
something
was
like that,
this.
yeah.
It was coke, and it was like wild.
The
man.
test kits, they put it in there
Yeah, it
and they
was
push
cool.
them, and then they
Shake
flick them.
it.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, it was cool, and everybody, most of them, 90%, a couple of heroin, a couple of fentanyl, but most of it was
Fentanyl? No.
yeah.
Really? How
fentanyl.
recent is this cop?
This was a fucking new. This must be the new season.
Yeah, if there's fentanyl, yeah.
and but 90% of it was still meth.
Oh, yeah, in Florida.
Amazing.
Dude, meth is cheap as shit, dude. Motherfuckers can make it in their backyard.
It's like, do you have any drugs? They asked the girl, and she's like, no, sir. And they zoom down to her hand and just track marks
Oh, yeah.
going all the way up
Dude.
her arm. It's like, holy fuck.
Oh, I don't do drugs.
No.
No.
Do you
That's
mind
a-
if we look in your purse and load it with needles?
You probably don't
and
want to stick your
spoons
hand in there,
and-
officer. There's a couple stickers in there, if you know what I
No,
mean.
exactly.
It's like gosh dang tunnels in Vietnam in
Yeah.
there. You just don't want to go in there blind.
No.
You might get your throat cut.
But, you know,
Or you might
that's the
catch
thing.
something. But, Cops is hilarious.
yeah.
They tried to do like a live PD thing. I think I see a couple episodes of that.
That's pretty cool, too.
Well,
It's pretty cool, too.
people
I
are so
saw-
intrigued with watching other people get arrested. It's very
Yeah,
funny.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, they have a theme song for cops doing their jobs.
What? Just
Bad Boys, Bad. Yeah,
But I
you know
think
what
that was
mean?
already a song, right? They just
Yeah, it's from
grabbed
Inner
it up from
Circle.
somebody.
Yeah, it's Inner
Or
Circle.
did they make it for the...
No, they
already
think
had
they
the
had the
song.
song, but then they probably paid them to put that on this show.
Well,
that
they're
was
probably
that
so glad that they did.
people thought that. Remember, it got canceled. I think around
that
George
was-
Floyd.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And it was off the air
racist
for a
to show
while.
cops.
It
And
wasn't
now-
racist.
And now they only show like white trash fucking areas. in
Well, no, now
Florida.
it's finally coming back because people love that
But
shit.
they'll never show black guys getting
I don't know
busted.
about that.
I
Come
haven't
on.
seen any on cops yet.
It's all white guys?
Yeah, so
Come on.
far.
They
So
gentrified
far.
cops?
So far,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
they gentrified...
You gotta watch the first 48 if you want to see Brother.
Oh, I love that. We've talked about this
I don't know-
before.
I don't really
how
like
quickly,
that one, though,
how
because it
quickly
makes me
they turn
depressed.
on each other.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're so gangster in the streets, and then when they get in the box, they just bitch on everyone.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
But hey, you know what? It's just what you know. What I mean,
the
those guys
code
are
of honor is
murderers.
fucking shit today.
What's that?
There's no fucking honor among thieves anymore.
Well, everybody puts everything on the internet, so you can't be, you know what I mean? When you're showing your face and everybody else's face, and it links to their accounts, and then, you know, it's all about information and data, and all these kids just giving it all away. The cops can find people now. I could go to his Facebook, then they find out.
Yeah, because
You know
they
what I
want
mean?
to
like,
brag about it.
It's not private.
No,
you can go on a
use
public
doing
account
it.
and find it, and then track them back. It's not that difficult.
Why do it if you can't post it and show your friends?
I don't know. That seems weird.
That's what these motherfuckers think. Like
Well,
the
about
younger,
those two kids
ones.
that killed the guy on the bike and
Yeah.
videotaped all that shit,
Yeah.
which is so weird. Like, the trend is like completely changed. Like, we lived in the shadows, and we were totally under darkness. You know what I mean? Like, when it went out, when the fucking lights went out and when everything went out, we could do whatever we want. No cameras, no nothing.
Right.
You know, it was all.
We used to go. Hey, listen. We used to go by the main box that fucking turned the street lights on and off for our whole neighborhood around here, and we would fucking light a lighter underneath it. They'd hold it under there.
I mean,
and it would
allegedly.
we would do this. And
Okay,
then
all right.
fucking
Well, that doesn't matter.
Boom!
then.
The whole lights and all the street lights in the whole neighborhood would go out. It would be fucking.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm an electrician.
Yeah, no, it was
I
a
mean-
light-censored fucking thing, and it was a big green box on a post. It had a little fucking mail chute thing coming out like this, about this wide,
Uh-huh.
and we would just light a fucking thing. If some other kid maybe had a flashlight, it would even activate it quicker, because it was a sun.
There's a photo cell.
Yeah, and so the lighter would actually turn it off, and it would last for about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes like
Oh,
that.
okay. So, all right, there we go. All right.
And then it would come back on. But for that fucking little bit of time,
I love
man,
how
we
this
could-
is what you deviants did. You turned the
Yeah.
lights on and off.
I could show, and it was right by Frenchie's house.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, right down
That's
that
just very
fucking
silly,
street,
though.
man.
Now they're probably all controlled by a time clock or
It's
something.
probably-
One
oh.
photo sensor on top of the poles, not at
Maybe, right.
not at the bottom, which is
Right.
easily acceptable to weird deviants like
And this
you.
is weird though, because it was actually inside the box, and you know this is back in the 70s or whatever. So I'm sure it wasn't the same kind of fucking
And you're an old man. I love it.
setup that they
Yeah,
have
it's definitely
now.
not the same setup. That
But yeah, it was fucking fun. We'd ride our bikes over there. We'd shut that shit off and go vandalize at will or do whatever we wanted to do. You know, we were bad when we were kids.
it
man.
sounds like it. I mean, you guys are turning the lights so bad.
Little Nicky and the Perverts. After practice, we would go out and vandalize.
You guys did vandal. Such a great term, vandalize. I mean, it sounds like some warrior shit.
Yeah,
You're just
it was
going out.
fun.
And, what does
Fucking shit
vandalize entail? I have to know.
Break windows, steal hood ornaments, fucking, you know, fuck people.
I mean,
shit
how
up.
many people were in this little gang?
It was me, you
Little
know,
Nicky.
Little Nicky, a couple others. There's probably about 5 or 6 of us who go out vandalizing at night.
Taking hood ornaments is the best.
They don't even
I
make
mean,
hood ornaments anymore.
I know, but that's just so silly because I could visualize that. But you and your little gang of
one time-
miscreants are fucking just vandalizing.
Yeah, so one
stuff.
time me and B
Breaking windows of people's houses that live in them.
No, we would do like schools, fucking things like that.
People that
Our
be-
own school.
Yeah, something that the taxpayers
Some
have
we would
to
do
foot
something
bill
on.
for.
We would do something terrible on fucking Sunday
That is-
night. So Monday
man.
we would go look.
Doing
you know.
something terrible is probably the worst thing that you could say children are doing. You would do something terrible. Who describes children acting out like that? Do something terrible. We'd go break windows at the schools. That's all right, man.
Hey, you know.
You got it. You got it all out of you. You got your aggressions
That's
out.
right.
Yeah.
Now I would never do anything like that ever.
No, I would hope not. I mean, you'd be a real psychopath. I mean, you're already dressing a doll in children's clothing.
Yeah, it's not like I fucking dress him up every day. He's got a couple of outfits.
Yeah, I mean, a couple outfits is one more than you need. I mean, it's a doll.
He hasn't changed. He's been wearing the same thing for about a year and a half.
Oh,
I
no,
do
I
have
mean,
to change
you're-
him. I lost his suitcase. Is what happened.
Yeah, I couldn't. I couldn't figure how you lost it. How disheveled it is down here. I mean, it's fucking I'm surprised you found him. Which
Yeah.
I wish you would.
He was
He's been
behind-
gone for a while.
He was behind the drums back
I know,
there.
man. I really wish he stayed behind the drums. It's very unsettling.
Wait till you see how clean I made it. I fucking cleaned up
I
all
don't
the
care.
cables.
Maybe the doll needs to
How
get
about
out of the
this
lab.
down here? All there's no
I know,
cables
but I don't like
going
the doll
all
in the
over.
lab. We're going to talk about this some more.
Okay, well, next time I'll move him somewhere else so he's even freakier.
Or dress him in something crazier. If you give him like a little fursuit, then okay, whatever.
If I could get him a little fursuit, I would.
Okay.
Children's clothes really suck, actually, to be honest with you. There's not a lot of good designs for a guy that looks like Groucho Marx. Dude, they all look
I could
babyish.
just clip that first part of that sentence.
Everything
and
looks
you
so
would be in
babyish.
jail.
You know, everything looks really babyish on him, and he's fucking a grown man.
I don't know
You
about
can't
that.
help it that he's 3 feet tall. It's but, you know, he's got a mustache. It doesn't look right when he's wearing like a fucking Thomas the Tank Engine or
Just
whatever.
the hole in the head is just very off-putting.
Yeah, it is.
It really is. I mean,
Disheartening.
well,
He
not
is a
even-
lot like Conky.
That's what I just said.
A lot.
I mean, I know, and you just said no, he doesn't, and then now you just finally admitted it, which
No,
you
I
usually
didn't. I
do.
did not admit. I didn't say he didn't in the beginning.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, he is. But now that I'm looking at him, he's,
Yeah, I don't like how he
He's
looks at
fucking
me, man.
scary.
I really don't.
you're like Ricky. You're afraid of him.
I'm not afraid of him. I just don't like him.
I like when he's fucking gonna. He tells him, "I'm gonna shoot that fucking thing," and Julian's like, "Ricky, his hand is inside there. I'm gonna shoot his hand off."
They were stealing, smuggling cigarettes over the border.
The fucking model train.
Yeah, to Sebastian Bach. It's a great fucking show. I love it. All right, do your hit list.
All right, I want to thank No Shirt Nick for helping us out all the time. And
Putting up
Tiffany,
with our bullshit.
Mr. X, and Russ, and Jessica,
Matt,
Chris. Huh?
Man, Larry just muffed the ball. That's all right.
I don't know. What was I supposed to say? Harmy,
Nothing.
Helly,
Yeah, the cats, Mary,
Kiki, of course, Kiki.
Yeah,
He might be one of our
investors.
new producers, and
He's gonna have Larry mule fentanyl in his arse over the border. And he's gonna be a willing participant.
and don't forget Tom's Free Clinic for fucking hooking us up with the studio time. Thanks, Tom.
Yeah. If you used a hanger and now you got a banger, call Tom's Free Clinic.
And he does have a special going on this week.
Oh yeah, what's a special, Larry?
Free air filter with every cat or dog. If you get your cat or dog fixed at Tom's,
Spayed or neutered.
you get a choice from. I think it was wiper blades or an air filter.
I mean,
So that's pretty cool. And
what about the STD test?
the STD test? I forgot what he did for the STD test.
I thought
but-
the air filter was for the STD
Oh,
test.
is that what it was? Yeah.
I think it was that. I mean, man, Tom is gonna be pissed.
Whatever. You'll
What do you
figure it
mean,
out when you get
whatever?
there. Tom just wanted me to reiterate, though.
Oh, you
The
want?
free clinic part is only for the STDs and shit like that. If you want a car or a veterinarian visit, it does
If you want
still
mecha-
cost money.
If you need veterinarian services, wow, I muffed
Well, no,
that
I
one.
like if you-
veterinarian services or mechanical work done, you have to make an appointment.
Yeah, the free clinic shit you could walk in.
Yeah, it's all walk-in. I mean, if you have insurance, if you don't have insurance, if you're indigenous.
It doesn't matter because it's free.
Mm-hmm.
Tom is a good doctor. Just,
I mean, he's got his hands in literally a lot of pots.
he sure does.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, though. Tom enjoys life, right? I mean,
Yeah.
if you're going to be a doctor, you want to help the animals, right? So you might as well be a vet. And then, you know what? How are they going to get there? They need a car.
And it's only the next logical
Well,
step. You become a veterinarian, and the next step, you become a doctor.
I think he was talking about opening a sex shop, too. I
Mhm.
mean,
for when you can't have sex after your STD. When he says you can't do it for 2 weeks, and you're
Here's
like,
a
what the
pocket vagina.
fuck? Exactly.
yeah, here.
He's got you covered.
Here's this pocket pussy. You could just lick it and stick it on the wall and have your way with it. Just don't clean it in the dishwasher with all your children's
Right.
stuff. That's not good. I don't think
That's
hot
right.
water can handle that shit.
It's fucking gross. Anyways. Something happened where I spiked my shit out too now. Wow.
You're a fanook. That's what
Yeah.
happened.
Anyways, thank
Tried
you
to
for
lick the
tuning in.
microphone and put it in your mouth.
Yeah. I don't even know what you said, but I'm sure it was fucking dumb. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It was really fucking cool, and I hope everybody has
Man,
a great
you're gonna
day.
rant again.
No, I just want to say have a great day, and
Love you, peace.
peace out, and
Like, follow, subscribe, leave a fucking review.
woo. God bless.
Woo.
I'm Larry.
I'm Needles. Woo.
Peace.